Name is Zanin Javelin, and we are continuing in our series of the web administration of your free website from Technobase Studios in the modules administration. And in the modules administration, we will be covering topics. Now, topics is the section where once you start having articles and so forth submitted and you're creating your own and you have other people within your organization creating them, is where anything related that might be on the internet, they can go ahead and create a menu for. So this way your web links doesn't exactly get clogged up. Your web links are more for what's related strongly to your main site. For example, if you are a business, of course, you're using your free website from Technobase Studios to go ahead and put up your products, have people join as a member, which they couldn't do on OnRes or SL Exchange. That's why you had to have them try to join your group on Second Life. But of course, the main problem there is people are members of so many other different types of groups. To join one for a store that they may only shop at one time or another is maybe not exactly something worth it to them to giving up a group, especially if they're on board members, committees, other things like this. Here, where they can do it online, and you also have the option of having their email address to do a mass mailings to let know about new products or updates or something like this, is a much more comfortable way for both you as well as the people who are your customers. So now in going over topics, you'll see where I have in our demo website here created several different topics in several different areas. One is the club events for this week. If you were a club, you would probably have the topics of your events that may lead directly to your calendar or so forth, so that way people could sit there and see what events you had going on, what changes are throughout the week, and so forth. And then the other that I put on here would be maybe for a business with Second Life news. You may have, or you might put on again different articles or stories or topics, meaning web links to such as videos like this that you're seeing possibly on YouTube or to other different websites that might carry some other different material for you. So you can create a topic name by just simply going ahead and filling in the blanks, and we'll go ahead and create a topic of Second Life stories. Okay, and we'll put that this is stories. Let's make it success stories from our customers. Okay, so we have it for success stories from our customers. Now, if you had any different types of images, and by the way, if you have images that you normally use or plan to use on your free website from Technobase Studios, all you have to do is simply email them to our advertising department, and they'll make sure to go ahead and upload them on the server for you, so that this way you can pick between different topic images. But we go ahead and we add the topic. And now you see where right up here we have success stories from our customers as a topics link. And where those will show up is in the modules that's down here where you see for random headlines. So that is basically where it goes through with the topics link. Now the topic links are directly related automatically to different stories. So when you go to one story and it goes through it and looking, then you'll see where in the random headlines that it has through there of the different headlines that are related to, and it does that automatically for you. And then the next thing you're going to notice is that in topics, if there is anything that is related, that you'll see there where it says there isn't any news for this topic, but if there had been, that's where you would see the topics that you had created and the categories therewith. And in going home, as I said, you'll see in just going through the different videos that are related to your admin overview of the different modules and creating your website, how this web, in just being a demo, has started to really develop here between now getting a little bit more fuller with some of the stories that we just quickly created, where the surveys that we had, that if we were a club, which one would be a favorite dancer, and that would also encourage our staff to have a lot more people looking at our site and starting to become members and participating. You see where you have quite a full navigation list now, with now having the content there, and so thus we went ahead and made the modules active for people to go ahead and look through. How for many different areas of the website, that like for members and having their own journal, messages, comments, and so forth, that we're looking at quite a bit here. As far as the website just developing from the little bit that we've already done. And remember, being that this is a member-based website design, when you start having your people in your groups become members on your website and having a much greater way of being able to relay information to them without multiple things going through on Second Life, and thus people feeling spammed and possibly leaving your groups, you have a way of where people have the way themselves to much more personalize the site. Just as you saw, we're in themes that if we wanted to, we could all of a sudden change it to a splash ocean scene, and that's just for the person themselves. It doesn't affect your overall design. And my name is Johnny Javelin. That is the module coverage of your topics. The next one that's down the line is going to be web links, and then we'll be finishing off with users. Thank you very much.